I'm back with another video. So on today's video, I will be talking to you ladies about what I wish I knew before I got under eye filler. Before we get started, y'all already know, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss another video from me. So let's get started, okay? So for those of you who don't know, it probably has been maybe a month ago now, but I did a vlog and I went and I got fillers, okay, for the very first time. So I got Botox in my forehead, I got tear trough fillers, which is under my eyes, which what I'll be talking about today, and I also got some fillers to my Cupid's bow, just to make, because I already have big lips, I'm born with big lips, but I just wanted a little bit of definition right here. But that's not what the video is about. The video is specifically about tear trough fillers and what I wish I knew, okay? So like I always tell y'all, do your research. With any type of plastic surgery procedure, make sure you do your research. Make sure that you know the pros and the cons. Well, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I didn't follow my own advice, especially when it came to fillers, because I was just like, okay, it's just fillers. Like, if anything goes wrong, they can dissolve it and I can go back to, you know, living my best life. I mean, I did a little bit of research. I didn't walk into the procedure totally blind, but I really wish before getting the procedure that I really took my time and really researched, because this is not just a simple procedure. I know it sounds like it because it's just filler, okay? But no, your under eye area is very sensitive and a lot can go wrong, okay? So I wrote down like some of the things that I went through with tear troughs. Now, the reason why I wanted tear troughs is because I have darkness under my eyes, and it looks like I have, like, without makeup, it looks like I have bags underneath my eyes, but really it's more of a hollowness. So I figured the filler would help. When I went to the plastic surgeon office, which I went locally, it's a local facial plastic surgeon office, and I also go there, it's a spa as well, so I also go there for my facial procedures, like, you know, my chemical peels and things like that. So when I went, the first time to get a consultation, I was told that I wasn't a good candidate, that it will only make my under eyes look worse. So then I got a second opinion surgeon, and he said that he can he can use the fillers to camouflage under my eyes so that I can look more awake. So I was like, okay, that's fine, let's do it. So he performed the procedure right there in his office. I vlogged the whole procedure so that y'all can see.
Mark this off and remark this. Keep your eyes closed, as alcohol is gonna burn.
I don't have the red thing yet.
Okay. Clean y'all. No, that's alcohol. Okay, look straight up just with your eyes for me. Okay, very good.
Wish that I knew. The things that I wish I knew before getting under eye filler is under eye fillers are very complicated, okay? Everybody is not a candidate for under eye fillers like I was told, but because I just wanted to look better, I was like, just do it, okay? The doctor said that he could fix it, so I was like, fix it, okay? But everybody is not a candidate for this procedure. Now, your under eyes are very, very delicate. The skin under your eyes are very delicate. It's very thin. So you do have to know that, okay? So you do have to know that part first. When you're getting filler put underneath your eyes in your tear troughs, the filler can actually migrate, y'all. Yes, it can. Not necessarily, it won't stay in the area where it's filled. It can move around, and that's very dangerous in itself. And it also can leave like pockets of filler that you can see. Thankfully, and I told y'all, Facebook groups, plastic surgery groups are an excellent resource when it comes to research, because you can actually talk to real life people that had the procedure, and you can kind of just see from their experience, you know. And so I actually, I'm in a group, it's a Blepharoplasty group on Facebook, and they talk about under eye fillers. I'm also in another group, I think it's just all about fillers, but I can't remember which group it was, but most people in that group talked about how the filler migrated and how it left them with like pockets, just like pockets of, I guess, filler underneath their eyes, and it just, some of them will just wish that they never got it. Some of the other risk of filler is that you can be allergic to the filler. Some doctors' offices, and that's another thing, like I didn't even ask them what type of filler that they was using, but that is very, very, very important that you find out what type of filler that they are using, because again, underneath your eye is very sensitive. The layer of skin is very thin. So if they're using something really thick, something that, you know, your body is allergic to, you'll have allergic reaction. Another thing is that you can actually get necrosis. You can develop necrosis from under eye filler. Yeah, I did not know that. That is very scary. For those of you who don't know what necrosis is, that's basically when your skin dies, all right? So imagine your skin dying around your eyes. Horrible, horrible. So before you go, if you're interested in under eye filler, you know, definitely make sure that you find out what type of filler they're using. I was told that Juvederm is one of the best fillers to treat under eyes, because it's basically hyaluronic acid, which is and we already have hyaluronic acid naturally in our body, so you'll be less likely to have an allergic reaction. Okay, so Juvederm is the best to use. What I knew before getting under eye fillers is cannulas versus needles. Okay, so cannulas is basically what they use when you get liposuction. Of course, when you're using under your eyes, it's a lot smaller cannula. But I was told, just based off the research after the fact that I got fillers, is that cannulas are better to use versus needles. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I think they use the needle for my under eye. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video, but I really do think they use a needle. Cannulas are better because you get less bruising, okay? My under eyes were so bruised for at least like the first 2 weeks. Like it took 2 weeks for all of the bruising to go away. And I know I'm lighter skinned, so the bruising shows up, but it took a while for the bruising to go away. They said that if you're using sharp tip needles, because your under eye is so delicate, that it'll cause more bruising. So the cannulas are better to use. So I believe because of the sharp tip and how deep he went, especially like under my left eye, that's why I got a lot of bruising. All right, so it's more, you get more advantages with the cannula. The cannula is more, the cannula is better than a needle. So I wish that I knew that. So if you're getting under eye fillers and they're trying to use a needle on you, all right, so about 2 weeks I still seen like lumps underneath my eyes. Like I had like visible lumps, like especially like right here. It was my left eye. My right eye was fine. This eye right here gave me the most problems. And I find myself putting heat on it to kind of make sure that I was like, because I was like, I started to see the lumps, and I was asking like, you know, my friends, like, can y'all see this lump? And they was like, yeah, we can see it. Like it wasn't showing up like really on camera, but like when I looked in the mirror, like I could see like the lump. And so my friend was like, yeah, you have like discoloration and a lump. And so I just started putting like heat on it. Like I have like this little massager, and I'll put the heat on low, and I'll kind of press it against my eye, and that kind of made it look better. But at first it was like really swollen. Like I was really scared, y'all. Like I was really scared. I thought that that's just how my eye was gonna be, and so I started panicking, and that's when I started to do the research, like after the fact. Okay. So yeah, but eventually it did go down, and so now I'm loving my results. But it was scary. Like that whole process is scary. Another thing is you want to make sure, like, I mean, even though I did go to a facial plastic surgeon, he is skilled with the face, so that's good. And you do want to make sure that you go to a doctor that is skilled in facial surgery, or just the face period, because they're gonna know like the best placements and everything. Don't just willy-nilly just walk into a medical spa or something like that and get under eye fillers. Like, don't do it. Go, if you can, go to a plastic surgeon, which I'm glad I did. So another thing is very important, and I realized after the fact, because they didn't tell me this like at the doctor's office. They do give you like pre-op instructions. I mean, not pre-op, post-op instructions, you know, but on the post-op instructions, they didn't tell me to discontinue using Retinol, because I use Retinol not every day, but I do use it on a consistent basis, a part of my skincare routine at night. I found out from the Facebook groups that Retinol actually increases inflammation. I didn't know that. So like when you first get your filler, like especially like for the first 2 weeks, you want to avoid using your Retinol creams, because it's gonna, and even though I wasn't actually putting Retinol underneath my eyes, because you're not supposed to do that, I was putting it like in that area, and it still increased the inflammation. So that's probably why my left eye was like so inflamed, because of the Retinol. So that's another tip. Another thing that I wish I did, that's another thing that I wish I knew, was to discontinue the use of Retinol. All right, so that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and just share that with y'all. For those of you who are interested in under eye fillers, like, they can be amazing. You just really do, like, don't just say, oh, you know, like I did, oh, it's just fillers, you know, it's very invasive, it's, you know. No, you really do need to do your research, because this is our eyes we're talking about. Okay, this is our eyes, and we need them to see, and also it's our face. So anything on your face, like, you gotta do your research for real. So this is a lesson learned for me. Even though it turned out well, I'm happy with my results. Those are just some of the things that I wish I knew, so that when the inflammation and things, like, I could have avoided maybe the inflammation, or when I started to see like the bruising, discoloration, I wouldn't have got so nervous, because like I was really nervous, y'all. Like, I really thought I messed up my face. But thank you to the Facebook groups. Thank you to the women who share their results, because I'm telling y'all, it helps. It helps when you share the results. It helps when you share your experience. So that's why I get on here and I share my experience with y'all, because I know that it can help somebody. So that's it. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this video too long. Make sure again that you hit that subscribe button. Also follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. On the IG, follow me. And I'll be back again with some more vlogs, videos. Y'all tell me what y'all want to see. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.